I know you're thinking to yourself, how can I improve my FC 25 experience? Look no further. MMOEXP has the best, cheapest coins on the website. Best price, best guarantee. Use the code META for 8% off, bro. You can get literally any card. Go check them out right now. Brodies, let's not waste any time. Top 10 best players in each respective position. I did the top 5 if you did not check that video out. I did it like a couple of days back actually, but we are obviously doing the top 10. This is literally the best top 10. We don't have realistic players. We have just straight up, I'd say objectively, the best top 10 players. Players that pro players would opt for, you know, irrespective of price, etc, etc. Now, top 10 goalkeepers in this game, I think these are the best. Obviously, I did top 5. Didn't really include the Buffon. I think he just came out recently, if I'm not mistaken, right? 267k, deflector plus far reach as well, and amazing reactions. What more do you need from a goalkeeper? Very good height and 4-star weak foot, bro. Might be the best goalkeeper in the game, apart from maybe Van der Sar. But I would definitely say the playstyle pluses is better on Buffon, even though he has the less one. You know, far reach and deflector plus, very, very potent for goalkeeper. We've got obviously Martinez, Cech, Courtois. In this video, I also include the best value player underneath. Just, you know, for the players that don't have that much coins, you know, you can obviously get good bang for buck. If you don't have as much coins to obviously purchase some of these top 10. So, best bang for buck card is going to be Pope. I don't know if he's still available anymore. He should be, though. Let's see if they show it here. If he's not available anymore, I'd say another good value one is probably just getting someone in the top 10 range like Courtois, bro. He just always seems to be the best, most like used player. I think a lot of players have used him, bro, like over the course of FC 25. So he's an old reliable, you could call it. But yeah, that's going to be goalkeepers. We're going to go over to center backs. Now with center backs, a little bit of a tough one to compile the best center backs because everyone has different opinions. But I think in this video, especially relatively now in terms of meta, you need to look at playstyle pluses, and the more the merrier, of course, yes, but also the more potent ones, the better. So even if they have 2 playstyle pluses, but they're good playstyle pluses, it does definitely mean they are the better card, because in this game you need to rely on either rolls or playstyle pluses. I think both is obviously better. So something like a Anticipate Plus, Jockey is also very, very OP, especially post-patch now. You know, obviously moving side to side, projection of tackles, all that good stuff. Especially if you're like a tall player, you want him to turn at least somewhat decent. I mean, someone like Maldini, bro. I mean, 90 pace split, 96 reactions, 96 composure as well. The reactions composure plays a part in terms of how good they are on 1v1 battles. When it comes to, you know, high pressure situations, I always say. But 90 stamina as well, 87 aggression. Honestly speaking, this might be the best center back in the game, apart from probably Van Dijk. Yeah, what I like also to say is when you have center backs, right, you want to obviously partner and have like a balance. You want someone that can turn, obviously to transition. You know, you don't want, especially in heavy gameplay, you don't want center backs that are just big, brolic and cannot turn. Trust me, it doesn't work out nicely. So someone that's a little bit compact, like a Beckenbauer. I know it's like a Cheers Jeff moment, 2.1 mil. But the thing is, what I'm trying to say is he's 5'11", you know, he's not the tallest, but accompanying with someone like Van Dijk is perfect, I think. Because this is going to be the player that like kind of has the passing, you know, turns very, very nicely. He's like more composed type of vibes. 98 defensive awareness as well. Franz Beckenbauer is indeed back. Now, if I were to say the best valued one, obviously I have it underneath, but I'd probably say Baresi in top 10 and best valued, bro. 500k, you got yourself one of the better center backs in the game due to the fact that he basically ticks all the boxes. So you're looking at playstyles, you're looking at rolls, obviously defender plus, 95 reactions, that's ticked. He's got decent enough pace split. I'd say more on the lower side, so definitely add something like a shadow that boosts that. But I love the playstyle pluses, man. In terms of defending and obviously scoring headers, he's going to be well placed. And then, yeah, Anticipate Plus is very nice. Lucio is nice. Stam. I've got Reynard back into top 10. Now, I was thinking like maybe some other cards get in here. I feel like Reynard deserves to be here, bro. You know, you got Ruben Diaz, the Fat. Man said Fatties. It's Ruben Diaz's pink version. I don't know which one is that. Completely forgot what promo that was. But what I'm saying is someone like Reynard is the old reliable because she has the 3 playstyle plus. She's tall. 96 reactions as well, and very nice pace split, like almost maxed out defending. This card you cannot go wrong with, and could even be best valued as well. Very nice bang for buck, man. She does the job, trust. But at the best valued, I'd say the best cheapest even, is Ledley King and Gabriel. Now, Gabriel, we all know, is great. I've always included him multiple times in my best value videos. King, I'd say it's one that kind of is coming up again, because a couple of people, as also said in my comments, they've went back to King and he's been cooking, bro. 83k. What makes him so good is he basically has everything for center back. I mean, he's under 100k firstly. Anticipate and Jockey plus, very good potent playstyle pluses. Defender plus and 91 reactions. With 5-star skills, if you want to do a skill, a cheeky elastic after you've intercepted, then by all means, bro. Very nice indeed. But yeah, that is going to definitely be the best top 10 alongside good value fullbacks, but sorry, center backs. Let's move over to the fullbacks though. You know what, I don't actually have to split the screen. I'll just go on. I mean, I can low-key do it though. If Google Chrome can, you know, allow me to do it, that would be absolutely amazing. So yeah, low-key need to get more RAM for my PC, but game is game. You see, it's still so slow. Is it stuck now? Hold on. There we go. We are back indeed. Now for fullbacks, pretty standard. You need pace, good playstyle pluses. I'd say look out for a defending and probably a pace playstyle plus, because you need to catch up to the attackers more importantly, you know. And then obviously having a defending playstyle plus helps a lot. A good indication of that is someone like Maldini has a pace and a defending playstyle, and he is indeed a card that is free. Literally, you just have to grind. That's the issue. I think you need to win like 25 games out of 32. I'm not entirely too sure, but I know this card is him, bro. Like, trust me, you can play him anywhere in defense. Very versatile. I like that card indeed. Bombasto's nice. Walde. I looked at some of the old reliables, and I still think they're top 10, like Mendy, Theo Hernandez, due to the fact that most pros are still running them. For fullbacks, you need to have the feel. I feel like it's more for the feel than stats. Do you get me? So yeah, I definitely think still the team of the years are still great. You got Nuno Mensch as well. Valued at 171k is insane price. Very good value. But the best for left back, I'd say, is definitely Marcos Alonso. Someone that we have not heard about in a while, bro. And the fact that he is obviously getting that English, bro. He's getting a flashback. I mean, this man with these free kicks, the way he attacked. What I like about his card is he actually is meta, bro. You know, it's not just a card that EA slapped and then told you like just to do it or nah. But I definitely think he's got like pretty much everything above 90 almost. Well, not everything. Yeah, very nice card though. 5-star weak foot as well. This card in game is going to be that guy. Trust me, 6'2" as well. Very nice card indeed. What I like as well is his passing elements, man. Insane. But let's move over to the right backs. It is going to be pretty much your old reliables again, you know, team of the years, icons. But the ones that are creeping in is probably Zambrotta and Zanetti. Someone like Zanetti now, for fullbacks, you want to have the height. I always said. So it just depends on your playstyle at the end of the day. But someone like Zanetti will still do well. And I definitely think he's like higher end of top 10. Someone like Thuram is definitely in the better end of things, because first he's got the height, he's got the stats, the playstyles, the roles. You know, someone like Pavard as well is definitely best valued, bro. Like, insane card in this game. Very nice. Trust me, if you don't have much coins, get this guy on your team. He's going to be a very nice, reliable card. The best value though, Philipp Lahm, as I said, kind of like a better version, or sorry, a cheaper version, better alternative or next alternative to Zanetti for half the price, if that makes sense. Yeah, not bad. And then we got obviously Gianluca Zambrotta. If you don't have much coins though, there's always a way, bro. Trust me. In life, there's always a way. 89 Zambrotta, and then convert him through test of the time. Instead of getting the 93, you've saved yourself pretty much, I'd say like 300k plus, bro. And then you've got this beast of a card. You just obviously don't have the defending playstyle pluses like the 93. But I do think it's still going to be good, bro. It's still going to be good. So yeah, you guys tell me. Let's move over to the midfielders now. For the midfielders, bro, goddamn, we have really went insane, bro. We've done basically, because there's so much cards now, insane supply that I had to separate all of them. Normally I do it in one go, but this one I have to separate in 3 different categories, bro. Because now that's how much cards we have. For cams, top 10 best cams in the game. Best one's probably going to be Pele, of course. With the cams, right, you need a passing playstyle for first. That's like mandatory. Something like a ping pass, incisive, a tiki-taka. And then I think either dribbling or pace one. It's not bad. Or shooting. Just depends on your playstyle. Obviously, if you're using a shadow striker, you want to have the shooting element. Or if you're playing them as a playmaker, you want to have the, you know, maneuverability element. So like a technical plus, rapid, quick step. You boys know the deal. I'd say the top 5 though is Pele, Cruyff, Maradona. And probably going to be Zico because of playstyle pluses. Ronaldinho is in the higher end of top 10, unfortunately, due to the fact that he doesn't have the best playstyles. Doesn't have a passing one, but in-game, it does not matter, bro. It's Ronaldinho. Come on, bros. Come on. De Bruyne as the passer, definitely in top 10. He has to be a best passer in the game, in real life and in the game. Yeah, there's no bias there. Sawa, new one that got included. She's in top 10 for 2 versions. It is CM and Cam. That's how good she is. Now, some people would deem her a little bit overpriced, but I think that is a good value. Trust me. This card is going to be insane in-game. Yeah. And then the best value is going to be Odegaard. Now, boys, I don't know about you boys, man. Man, oh man, Real Madrid really thought they were going to go through, bro. With that remontada type of football, they unfortunately did not. Yeah, Arsenal has absolutely desecrated Real Madrid, and fair enough to them, man. Yeah, do you think they'll win it and go through it all? They still got to face Barca, I think, right? That's if they meet in the final. Barcelona, bro. Barcelona. All I'm going to say is if they're cooking as well. So we will see. That's going to be an interesting final if they obviously beat PSG. But on a FIFA sense, though, dribbling-wise, passing, just insane. What a card, bro. What a card, cuz. Let's move over to CMs. We've got a couple of heavy hitters here that we all know. Team of the Years, Icons, Sawa's back. We've got Zerberto. We've got Marcus Alonso. Man said Alonso, not the fullback, the CM. Marcus Llorente. Incisive and quick step plus. Bro, that for me is the ideal playmaker roaming card. What a beast. Anywhere in the pitch is going to be that guy. Vitinha. Now, this is a card that you get through, obviously, the Immortality Evo. Some people did Kante, some people did Vitinha. I think as a CM, Vitinha is your guy. As a CDM, Kante is your guy. So we already know where's, you know, one of in the top 10 for CDMs. That's Kante indeed. But Xavi, I definitely think deserves to be he ticks all the boxes for the best, like, fun card. I'd say over Beckham, over Andrea Pirlo, you know, those type of cards. But he's also meta, bro. Trust me. A couple of people as you Xavi, you know. The best value now, as I said, man, it doesn't mean the best cheapest. It's the best bang for buck. And McAllister is going to be your guy to do everything. Trust me. Incisive ping pass. Very good passing. The way he moves with the ball. A couple of pros have liked that card as well. So definitely included him as the best valued CM. Yeah. There's actually a Zaire Emery that you can get through. If I'm not mistaken, the Immortality, right? Yeah. You can obviously choose which one. I do think this one is the best one. Yeah. I mean, look at this. There's just so much cards, bros. But I definitely think even just getting his 94 suffices, man. You know, you don't want to go through all that way. You know, maybe pairing him up with Vitinha wouldn't be a bad shout at all. The Immortality one I'm talking about. Let's move over to CDMs, though. We do have, as I said, Kante's here, Mateus, Beckenbauer, 2 potent positions, mainly defensively. He can play. Definitely is going to be the CDM. And actually, his other version as well is very good for the CDM, but I wouldn't really deem him as top 10, maybe top 15, this version as well. Obviously, lack of pace and stuff, but very nice card. We got Rodri, Matuidi. Yeah, these are just CDMs that essentially can play holding, deep lying. They're just beasts. So yeah, look out for the roles. The best valued. I couldn't actually decipher between Gray and Gerrard. Both are just insane. I feel like Gerrard low-key is the better one because 3 playstyle pluses firstly. Even though he's 40k more, I think you're getting a little bit more from this card. Do you know what I mean? Like as a deep lying type of player, insane. Some people deem me like crazy, but Gerrard is actually looking solid, bro. Stevie G, 93 rated. Incisive firstly, so passing's there. Intercept, he's going to intercept. Especially if you add like a shadow, the man is going to be a beast. I mean, you add a shadow, bro. And the man goes to a 94 rated CDM. That is nice. That is nice indeed. We'll move a little bit lanky. So some people, you know, it's between preference. I feel like Archie Gray would still be good, man. So let's move over to the wingers. We've got obviously both left wing and right wing. And then that should be fine. Okay, hold on. We've got to wait again for Chrome. There we go. Okay, we are back, man. I absolutely hate Chrome. But yeah, nonetheless, though, as I can show you right now, that is the best top 10 wingers in the game, respectively speaking, bro. You know, united by past promos, you could say. I'd say mostly recently, probably, yeah, definitely recent promos for sure, because it's relevancy, of course, in that. But we got some cards that are still so good from past promos, like this Hazard, for instance. 2.1 mil, but Hazard moves different in game. I used these previous versions, I will be honest. The 90 wasn't really doing it for me. Obviously used this 91 in draft and stuff. I feel like this one is speaking more volumes, bro. Yeah, the best value winger though, Salma Paralluelo. She's always just been such good value as well. If you look at a card, right? Firstly, she has the pace playstyle. That's what you need for wingers, right? You need a pace playstyle. Something like a quick step rapid, you know, I like to call it a rocket plus. Yeah, because the way they run, bro, it's they take off. That's what you can say. 5-star, 5-star, yeah. 5-star skill moves. The way she turns, insane. I mean, all for the price of 400k, I think is very much worth it. Yeah, that's going to be the wingers though. Tell me, do you think I've missed out on a player here and there? I'd say Wrighton definitely still good because of the playstyles. You could argue maybe... not really, actually. I don't think anyone comes to mind that replaces these cards. Maybe I've missed out one. Tell me though. I'm human. Sometimes I mess up. We've got obviously right wingers as well. Alawiron, bro. This card is insane. Some would even deem him as like one of the best, if not top 5 best right wingers right now. I'd say Hansen for sure is there. Salah. You got Bale as well. All positions. Jorginho. You got obviously N1 Neri. Which is one that's low-key good value as well. 430k quick step plus. Firstly, what makes quick step plus so good is the way they run with the ball and like get past defenders, especially if you're just like a guy that loves to just pace through someone. Bro, quick step is that playstyle, trust me. And we got obviously best value. I couldn't choose between the two. Now, Pedro Neto, right, firstly, is a card that's not really attainable anymore because he was SPC. But if you have him, what I'm going to say is, you know exactly what I'm going to say, bro. If you have Pedro Neto, chances are you probably evoed him before or you're going to do it this one. The card is going to be insane. I mean, every time I've played him, bro, like, the card is insane, man. But obviously, Diani, that's accessible on the market, so I had to include one that's, you know, attainable. She has firstly Trivela and Quickstep. Yeah. It's a long game, bro. Let's just say that. If you don't have as much coins, you can get Bailey, which is obviously the right winger as well. Very nice card as well. Let's move over to the strikers, though. Very last category, and this one is, yeah, it's crazy. 51 million coins on PC collectively. That is nuts. We've got a Cam Pele. I still think as a striker, he's going to cook. Eusebio. Now, some people would say, Mike, where is the SPC Eusebio or Thierry Henry? They don't obviously replace anyone here. You could argue maybe the SPC one gets over the Dalglish. Or maybe Thierry Henry, the 90 gets over the Dalglish. I don't think so still. What makes Dalglish so good is the way he turns moves in the game. Very clinical and very nice in terms of turning. 5-star, 5-star as well. Yeah. Bale, insane. Thierry Henry. The best value, who would you say? I had to include my boy Rooney Waza. It's not even United bias. Rooney looks incredible for price. Firstly, playstyle plus is right, ticked. Striker advanced forward plus. Amazing dribbling stats, 94 stam. That is incredible stuff. Very, very nice stuff, bro. And then we obviously know Muller is just going to be that guy. Still, probably one of the most clinical cards in the game. I'd even say Rooney low-key might be better, though. I just feel like Rooney's more compact, turns better. And he has the 5-star skills. Just doesn't have the weak foot. If he had 5-5, oh, bro. But now, Rooney's card, man, at under 500k is an incredible price. But I'm trying to think, yeah, that's most of the cards, man. I've included most of the Evos. I wanted to showcase Stark. Yeah, that's Stark Industries, bro. Look at this card, boys. 94 rated Stark. Finesse shot, ping pass plus. You can actually add as a cam. 81 agility. I didn't see that one. I cannot lie. But look at this weird ass card, bro. Like, what are we doing? But nah, I definitely think we'll end it there. 20 minutes on the dot. I'll catch you boys in the next one. Tell me though. This is obviously the most objective top 10 list. I don't include any biases. Obviously, I use certain cards and stuff, but now I have to include the best top 10 plays when I do these videos. And yeah, that's the video, man. I'll catch you boys in the next one. Tell me who's your favorite card right now. Catch you boys. Cheers.